Hey everybody, Dylan here from Iceberg TV. Today we have a very exciting drop from MVP and Axiom. We have the new Silva Saarinen Proton Soft Particle Proxy. Very good looking disc. Super curious to see how it compares to my Fission Proxy and this stock Neutron Proxy. Let's give them a flight test. We're gonna get right into it. If you wanna get one for yourself, click the link in the description below over at Disc Golf Deals USA. Let's throw these things. That's the Fission. That one comes right from the main bag. One of my favorites. Then we've got the Neutron. Haven't thrown this guy much. I'd say pretty much the exact same flight. This is some of the softest Proton soft that I've ever felt. Super curious to see how these ones are flying. Very nice. We'll do a quick side profile comparison. We've got Silva here compared to the Fission, pretty much essentially the same. Then we have Silva compared to the Neutron. Again, pretty much the same, but I will say this is probably the softest Proton soft disc I've ever felt. It's not quite a floppy disc, but it definitely has some nice flex and give to it. Like when I'm pressing my thumb down in just my standard grip, I can really feel myself pressing the plastic kind of inward a bit. Not anything that's off-putting, but definitely notable. If you like stiff plastic, this might be a little bit too soft for you, but if you're not super picky, then you're not gonna mind how it feels. Fission, Neutron, then new one. I've really enjoyed bagging the Proxy. I also bag a glow one, which I lost yesterday, but then the guy that found it is getting it back to me today. But unfortunately, we're not going to have it for today's comparison. This is the Neutron. What a beauty. It's just so easy to get these to go nice and straight with little to no effort. You don't have to smash them to get them to go straight. But like if you underthrow it, it's still going to go straight. I feel like there's a lot of room for error with this disc. All right, Particle Proton Soft. Just absolutely dead straight. Absolutely dead straight. Is it a Proxy? Yeah, it's kind of just like any other Proxy, but it's the coolest looking Proxy you're ever gonna see. MVP is doing really insane things with their plastic right now. I did find that the particle tempo was definitely not quite as stable as the total Eclipse tempo that I have. But when it comes to the Proxy, I just think it's one of those molds where the different plastics don't superly affect the flight. Even the Fission one that I have, it's pretty old. I bought it used and I've thrown it quite a bit, and the flight characteristics really haven't changed over time. I feel like the Proxy is one of those molds that's just gonna last you a long time. It's not gonna beat up and become super flippy. It's just gonna stay straight, it's gonna go straight, and it's gonna do exactly what you expect it to do. Fantastic artwork, very slick looking, triple foil, Silva Saarinen. I love the colors on this too. I'm sure some of these color combinations that they have in these are absolutely insane. A shot that I really like to throw with the Proxy is like the up in the air, kind of left to right gliding shot. So let's try that shot with all these discs as well, starting off with the Fission. Just trying to hit this like upper left airspace here. Perfect. Got a little bit of stickage on the way through, but luckily it just kind of pushed right through. Now I've got the Neutron here. That's a more powered up version of the same shot. Still actually pushing forward and fading at the end of the flight, which I find really interesting. And now Silva up in the air. Let's see what kind of flight we get here. Oh. Kind of yanked it, but we're still getting to see a flight here. Same deal, kind of fading and pushing slightly straight at the end of the flight. So not even wanting to change the nose angle and turn at all, really just wanting to flatten out very slowly and then very gently push forward at the end of the flight. Just torque resistant. Even if you accidentally yank it a little bit like I did, it's just not gonna burn over. And that's one thing that I just love about the Proxy so much. Let me know in the comments below. I need to know, do you guys bag a Proxy? If yes, which plastic? If no, why not? Let me know in the comments below. And so far, I'd say that it's not any more or less stable than any of these other Proxies. But what I will say is it has definitely a different feel in hand. Due to how soft the plastic is, it's definitely something that would take a little bit of getting used to for me. But it's just such a good looking disc. I'm certainly willing to pay my dues and get used to a softer feel in hand just so I get to bag that disc. So it looks awesome. The Fission is super underrated. I don't see a ton of people bagging those Fission Proxies. Would highly recommend that one as well. And that's the old Neutron landing 5 feet from the other one. And then we have the new Particle. I mean, identical flight. Absolutely identical flight. Great flyer, looks great. A little softer than I'm used to, but overall really great disc. And I wish they had come out with this when it was still cold here. It's going to get up to like somewhere between 75 and 80 today. And that really lets the softness kind of shine through with this. I'm super curious what this disc feels like when it's 30 or 40 degrees. I have a feeling this would be by far my favorite Proxy, especially in the cold weather. In the warmer weather though, she's pretty soft. Not a bad thing, just total transparency for you guys. These is what I'm feeling. I'm one of the first people to have it in hand, trying to give you guys a good transparent vibe of what it's like. That Fission is so money, man. The Fission is underrated. This new Neutron one's nice too. What's funny about these Proxies is even when you beat them in, they really don't get all that flippier. That Fission one, I've thrown a lot. And I already, like as I said, I already bought it used and it's still nice and stable. And that Neutron one is brand new and they fly essentially the exact same. Little height, little stability kick in, little swing. I mean, it's the perfect Proxy. Especially if you like that softer feel in hand, you're absolutely going to adore this run. And fortunately, we have literally perfect filming conditions today. Nothing looks overexposed. You guys should be able to see the flights of everything absolutely perfectly. Let's throw everything one last time, beginning with the Fission, then the Neutron, then the Proton Soft Particle. I mean, what a putter. That's all I have to say. What a putter. Neutron. Proxies, man, you just spin them out there. They just do what they're supposed to do every single time. They never get squirrely on me. Like, they don't really overturn. They don't overfade. They just do exactly what you want it to do. What a bomb. They go pretty far too. They probably fly just as far as a mid-range, honestly. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please use my link in the description below if you plan on getting yourself one of these new Proxies. We also just dropped the new Total Eclipse Watt. We dropped a run of the new Total Eclipse Wave, I believe. I've also got reviews coming out of the Delirium and a couple other MVP discs. I got the Insanity, and then I have the new Discmania stuff, the new CD1 and all that as well. So make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. Let me know if you enjoyed today's video in the comments down below. Shout out to Disc Golf Deals USA. Stay humble, live with gratitude. I'll catch you in the next one, and take care.